You think you know me.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Fresh Bandicoot Prototype. In the last episode we got a bunch of levels done, and today, well, we're getting to the hard part, because this is supposed to be slippery climb. No, they just decided to play two bridge levels back to back, because this is... well, that's interesting to move across the bottom. Because this is the high road. A level that if you play the Japanese version of this game, this level is incredibly short. And I mean, they cut out like a half of this level for Japan. For some reason. I'm not sure why. Because isn't Japan supposed to have more difficult stuff than us international players? Well, it's still good to see that they gave us a bunch of turtles that we eventually won't be needing. Because I guess we can still do the rope thing, and it is actually square, so... There was always a thing in Crash 1, you can really just go overboard with the rope thingy. Or you could use the rope so easily in Crash 1. In Insane Trilogy, the ropes are actually cylinder shape, so you doing this is way harder because you just keep slipping off. Okay, so there was... Did I actually just land on a red plank? Because I'm not sure how I died. I'm pretty sure I... Oh, I see. I actually did land. Is there... No. I was sure behind that checkpoint, I was sure that there was going to be a TNT, because they do pull that trick off. Yep, now they're really being smartasses. I wonder. Hahaha! When I'm trying to do that, I am super awful normally. I'm not supposed to be that good at doing that trick. Like, honestly. Maybe I've just learned it so well. Well, that's an easy whoop fruit. I don't need turtles, I can just do this. If you can pull this off like on the fly, and by fly I mean if you can pull it off like this, then go for it. Because it can be a bit finicky, but it's way easier than trying to do it. And yep, that felt like a little bit shorter than it should be. Maybe they just added a bunch of stuff. Maybe I'm just flat out wrong. Alright. So this is now supposed to be slippery climb. Because there's no way in hell they would put Tonya said before. Nope, it's fumbling in the dark. And they put an pit right behind me. Oh, this really breaks the game. That's really nice of them to just put shadow where I'm actually supposed to be. I hope it actually did. I actually got the mask when I broke it. Yeah, this is supposed to be checkpoint. Save. Yeah, it's kind of obvious that they didn't optimize this bit with the darkness. Whoops. They really didn't optimize this. And it looks... this looks just bad. like this looks bad. It's way easier with this. Sort of. It's sort of easier. Because I can actually see the platforms coming in. But this jump! This jump! That's supposed to be a checkpoint. And my controller designed to not spin, or my character designed to not spin, so... Well, at least the darkness comes if I mess up. Well. Oh, what is this? I'm really glad they decided to, you know, like properly finish this. Because this just looks bad. Like real bad. And it's incredibly easy because... Let's just ignore what those are and just move on. Yeah, that's really easy. Wait, what's back there? What is back there? None of the blades are here, so... This is just like... really super easy. I feel like this is more of a concept than... They just can't... I feel like no one just put this in and was like, hey, this is an idea. How does this work? This could be cool. What do you think? Okay, so what's back here? Nothing, just unfinished textures. That was a bit more of a proof of concept, but yeah, that just looked awful. Everything else is fairly finished, but that was just bloody awful. Also, it seems like the fact that Jaw of Darkness moved it. No, actually, wait. I totally forgot that the High Road, the Road to Nowhere and High Road, they were like right next to each other. I felt like they missed out Jaw of Darkness, that level spot was completely missing, but no, everything else was just pushed forward more. Also, slippery fucking climb. It's really nice the fact that my controller just decides not to work sometimes. Also, another fact, if my controller is the reason I die, I do periodically use save state. Also, the fact that spikes are right there is forcing me to come to go through it. Because normally I'll just hit the platform that's going down and just use that. What's the point of this? Because I can just do that. Also, birds going into a spike. Pretty normal, considering that Stormy Ascent is full of it. Also, plenty of taunt icons, so maybe they actually finished. Maybe they've actually, you know, like finished a taunt bonus round because they are actually giving them out for me now. Yep, that timing is still the same. I feel like there's way more spikes than there are in the full game. I really wanna say like previously, but I can't say that because this was 4 months before it was released, so I need to say the full game, final version, whatever. Thanks for making my head or taking me into the spikes immediately. That distance is way shorter. So good to see that. Also, that's different. That's different. Yeah. The timing is slightly off. Okay, that was a cheap death. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have given myself rules for save state. Or maybe I really should have just used them. Alright. I can use one more save state in this bit. If I die, then I'll go back. But this bit is nice and easy. Because the platforms aren't supposed to be moving like this, and there aren't supposed to be 3 platforms. There's just supposed to be 1. Why do I keep going for these boxes? It's going to kill me. I really need to stop going for boxes because I really don't need them. Because there's no gems. I stayed many times. Ooh, that moved way faster. Well, thank you for not completely going down into the spikes. And interestingly, they just international version, not Japanese. They just replaced the tone icons from this prototype with Embryo item, and it's this same fucking bonus round. I guess these are more upgrade placeholder. They finished one, and then alright, let's just put this over and over and over and over and over. Glad to see that the game didn't break there. I don't mind them doing this, having like different moving platforms. I don't mind, but just give me normal ones, because when the platforms do that, it's way out of my control, and when it messes up, that just frustrates me more. So just give me... I'm glad that they just gave me just a few normal spinning platforms. Also, that moves so fast that it's literally impossible to avoid. I mean, they were tough in... they are tough in the final version, but still. Alright. Shall we end with... Yeah, let's end with a boss battle. I should have said that. Oops. Oh well. But let's end with a boss battle. Embryo. Now the thing I'm really interested in is the fact that the lab is still missing. And casual machinery is still missing. These are red. They actually hurt me. Alright, so I actually have to wait them to stop. I guess that's the way you're actually normally supposed to beat them. But in the final version you can just stop in place. Also they seem to be having one less bounce on them. They seem to be bouncing just 2 times instead of 3. Well, it's kind of nice to see that it gives you an extra life if you manage to hit all 3. Wait, you move way faster. Or do I actually have to spin? Nope, the hitbox is just being crappy. Being really crappy. What the... Like, what is this? Do I go back here and then you... No. What the fuck? I know you can finish this version. So what is going on here? Like, why? What? Maybe I broke it. Who the fuck knows? Because the hitbox is gone. It's very clearly gone. I can't hit him anymore. The life bar is gone. I can't hit him. Alright, so let's try again. This is the reason why I really would have wanted to save state before I start this. So maybe I just broke it again. Or maybe it is just unfinished. It shouldn't be unfinished. None of the other bosses are finished. But if I keep bouncing on those 3 slimes until the game ends, I can beat it. So I kinda messed up this first one. Maybe that broke it. Nope, it didn't. What the fuck? Oh, that's nice. Then go to map doesn't work if I'm actually dead. So good to see that doesn't work. If I go back to the map, I should be able to just move on because I technically defeated it. Nope, I can't actually move on. What the fuck is this bullshit? Alright. So, I guess the next best thing I can do is the fact that I can just go online and look how it can be beaten. Back in a sec. Alright, I am back, and yep, I click stop. That is not what you are supposed to be doing. The fact that you played normally, nope, that's not the way to do it. So I have no idea why that's a thing, but I guess. But yeah, the fact that I did it the way you are supposed to be doing it was wrong. That's not the way you're supposed to be doing it at all. Also, I'm not sure if you have to wait for the blobs to go yellow. I'm not sure if that's the thing. Or is the fact that you can't bounce on them. Yeah, but apparently this boss battle has some sort of a glitch that I managed to trigger. Apparently just jumping on these should be fine. Get that extra life, it should be fine. It's the incredible Hulk face that is the one that breaks it. Nope, I did it wrong. I'll try to do it and then I'll explain how you're actually supposed to be doing it. Okay, you're supposed to hit him 9 times instead of the 3. And you're actually supposed to hit him immediately when he starts moving. Like, immediately when he does that, he starts moving. Because if you let him get too far, these blocks start disappearing. And you can't hit him. You cannot reach him. If these blocks don't exist. And you actually have to be really fast at the end as well. Yeah, if you attack normally, that won't reach it. And if you go too far, the blocks just stop appearing, so... You really have to be fast. Yeah, this is incredibly stupid bit. And it's easy to lose count when how many times you've hit him. That felt like a good one, so that felt like a bad one, so I'm not hesitating. Now you can see how fast he moves. That's a bit of an overkill, not going to lie. You really have to be accurate with this. And when he starts moving, you immediately need to be jumping towards him. And yeah, hit him 9 times in sort of 3. I mean, the hit health bar is still 3, so I have no idea how they managed to screw that up so royally. Also, I had a look. There are 3 more levels and a boss. So, if you be giving count, that means that there is still Castle Machinery, the Lab, and Stormy Ascent. Nope, those are not the 3 levels. We got the Lab, fumbling in the dark because the Lab, I mistakenly said lights out to be fumbling in the dark. That was my mistake, so yeah. That was lights out. We still got fumbling in the dark, one of the bonus levels. Incidentally, that is still a thing. And then we got Stormy Ascent. So Lab, fumbling in the dark, Stormy Ascent, the final boss. So Castle Machinery is not in it, in this. Castle Machinery just doesn't exist. And also, if you want to be technical, Whole Hog also doesn't exist. But that was a bonus level, so I did not include it. So why did they take out one of the dark levels, put it as an extra level? Quote-unquote extra level that you need a key. And then they just decide, Stormy said that's way too hard. Let's take it out and let's make another level. That heavy machinery level, let's make a counterpart for it. Casual machinery. Great. So yeah, they took out Stormy set and replaced it with casual machinery. And that's kind of a shame because I really wanted to see early part of casual machinery when gems weren't a thing. But apparently it wasn't a thing. So, sigh. Anyway, that does it for this episode. In the next episode, we'll tackle one of them 3 levels that I mentioned. Yeah.